Boys. It's the Spokane Kid once again, and today I'm coming at you from beautiful sunny Portland. We got 70 degrees, blue skies, perfect weather. But let me tell you, usually in the Pacific Northwest, it is not like that. We getting rained out, rain checks, and it is drippy out here. But to save myself from that seasonal affective disorder, you can't stop the kid. Rain can't stop the kid. I ain't getting rained out here. So let me show you how I stay dry out here while staying drippy, baby. At a point, you just gotta embrace the rain, you know? Like, you can't be like ducking cover to cover, like the old newspaper over the head looking vibe, ducking from the awnings. Like, you just gotta embrace it. And once you embrace it, you can enjoy it. It's that Swiss melancholy I learned about when I was researching the brand Stutterheim, which is one of my rain jackets. So I wanted to take that concept to my hats. And I was once told there's no such thing as bad weather, just poorly planned outfits. And we do not poorly plan outfits on this channel. So let me get one of my first hats right over here. So before I show you the first one of the most common ways to have a waterproof hat is just a nylon hat. Pretty basic, does the job, you know, gets the rain going off, has that DWR coating most of the time. But as you know, we ain't basic on this channel, so I have a few other versions. None of them are actual nylon, but you could go ahead and get a nylon hat as well. So this first one was a beater for me for a while. This is a Supreme S logo Cordura hat. And so you can see the Cordura branding on the front. Now, usually they use Cordura for making bags and stuff like that, so it's a really durable material, kind of like a nylon-y, like tough bag type of material. And so they put this on this hat, broken, great. It's got the leather strap on the back, Supreme branding, blah, blah, blah. But what I really loved this hat for most of all was how awesome and waterproof it was all the time. It does have a DWR coating as well. DWR is what's going to be on the outside of jackets and hats and stuff like that makes the water bead off. Usually how most of them work is there's a bunch of molecules on the top of the hat, and most of the time they're more at a bent angle. And when water gets on them, usually with like just regular cottons and stuff, it can get stuck in there and then seep through. What DWR does is it forces the chemicals to be straight up like this. And then when the water hits, it just can't stay on. Oh God, what was that? It can't stay on, and then it just beads straight off the top there. And hopefully the lighting picks it up, but this one's really beat up, beat in. I just wore the crap out of this hat. It's a good beater hat for Portland. And now the most familiar way to get some waterproofing is Goretex. And because I'm a recovering hype beast, I have another S logo to show you right here. This is the Goretex one from the most recent season. This hat actually in person, it's supposed to be black, but it really is more like a bluish black if you can see it in the lighting here. That would be the one downside. I wish it was a more true black. Now, Goretex, the way it works is it's a membrane underneath the top layer of the hat that is impenetrable to water. And so there's two layered circles, and the circles are big enough that they allow moisture to escape. So water vapor and sweat from your body can get through and escape, so it tries to be breathable. But they're small enough that water can't get in, and so the water will never get through that Goretex layer. So a lot of people, when they see a waterproof jacket or waterproof hat, they'll see the water beading straight off. But like I told you, that's actually the DWR. The thing about Goretex though is if it does get past that DWR, it will never get through this inner membrane. And on this one you can actually see the membrane underneath the hat. Got a little bit of that crinkly sound, but on head it really doesn't like crinkle that much. Good solid hat. Like I said, I just wish it was a little bit more of a true black. This next one is my newest hat, and it's actually a waxed canvas hat from Loyal Strickland. And so when I first put it on, it really reminded me of like a raw denim. Like, it's really stiff. I'm still in the process of breaking it in, but similar to a raw denim, as you wear it and wear it over and over, it's going to conform to your head and get more and more comfortable. And eventually this thing's just going to fit like a glove to my weirdly sized noggin. So it does have that waxed finish on it too. You can almost feel like that waxy finish right here. What I love about this is it's really simple branding. You can tell it's that high quality. Like I said, reminds me of a raw denim or something. This is from a leather company, and so they have the leather on the back, and they just know how to make quality materials. It's all simple black. But anyway, this one's waxed, and so once again, it's not going to allow water to go through. It's not going to be nearly as waterproof as the first two options, but would do great for just walking around. It's not going to go through and soak your head or anything. And this one's also made in USA. I mean, I'll take it when I can. And the last one I'm going to show you is this Ventile Pallas hat. Once again, recovering hype beast. What I love about this one, also tonal, so the P logo isn't super noticeable, especially in my crappy lighting right now. It's got the tonal Pallas branding here, and then it's got the Ventile branding right there. And Ventile is another proprietary material similar to Cordura or Goretex, and that just means it's a name brand material. And Ventile is really great because it actually is super breathable. Now, whenever I've wore this hat out in the pouring rain, it was amazing at keeping it off. It does have a DWR coating as well. About 30 to 40 minutes in like a pouring downpour, it can start to get through to your head a bit. But the trade-off is it's the most breathable by far of all of these. I actually like this one way more just on head than the others. And it's just super nice. You don't feel like your head's like really stuffy or anything while you're wearing it. Here's a little inside shot. And I don't have one yet, but I am kind of looking to maybe like a bucket hat type of waterproofing hat as well. Right now I'm looking at a brand called Snow Peak out of Japan, if you've ever heard of their stuff. They make one I'm kind of interested in. And even Adidas makes some, and you know, the boys got the plug there. But we'll see about which one I end up buying. And so that's like 5 or so ways I just showed you to get waterproof hats. Showed you 4 different hats in my own collection. Like I said at the beginning, I stay drippy, but I stay dry, baby. Follow the Spokane Kid on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, you know all the jazz. Peace out, guys. See you next time.